CSI, this forensic show.
Yeah.
Well, we have an element of
Otto Wallen's going to throw just a glancing jab.
Oh!
Looping left hand.
What? Ken!
He appears to miss him by like good 2-3 inches.
Ken!
Does not.
Ken!
You can't even make this up.
Can't make this.
That would be a bad shot for a movie.
Look.
Maybe 3-4 inches?
He wouldn't get a job as a stuntman in a Rocky movie.
No.
I mean, well, he could. I shouldn't say that. He could get a job, but they would have to redo it.
Yeah.
Because they would have to
reshoot that scene. You clearly didn't even come close to hitting him.
Reshoot that scene.
What I want to know is...
Because that's too obvious, right?
So he basically just falls over from the thought of getting punched.
No, well, he takes a dive. I mean, why are we looking for the words?
Yeah.
Ken, let's watch.
See the feet. I want to see if his feet get tangled. Like, how does he even go down?
No,
he doesn't land.
How does he go down?
The jab doesn't.
The punch don't land. He goes down because that was his intention.
That appears to be the case.
Appears to be the case, sir.
Guys, just...
What up, fight fans? Welcome to the Big Man Boxing Podcast, and I am Chris the Big Man. Now, I gave that break because I wanted you all to see that and let that sink into your head as to what I'm talking about here. In my last video, I had made mention of the Tyson Fury plan, the Tyson Fury template. You see, Tyson Fury is the type of guy to face a top 3 heavyweight champion in Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury is the type of guy to call himself the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. In fact, that's what he's tagging his next fight against Otto Wallen, a guy that came from nowhere. So now I was watching the Teddy Atlas show, and here was Teddy Atlas exposing Tyson Fury for the second time running. If you all are aware, Tyson Fury's last fight against Tom Schwarz, Teddy Atlas exposed the world to the lies and the deceit of Tyson Fury. Showed the world that they shouldn't be surprised as to what Tyson Fury did to Tom Schwarz, because Tom Schwarz has a record of quitting, has a record of diving in fights. And we thought that was a one and done. But here is another situation with an opponent Tyson Fury is going to be stepping into the ring with, Otto Wallen. You see, the guy on the left side of the screen is Otto Wallen, Tyson's next opponent for September. But if you look closely at this slow motion video, you realize that left punch didn't land. That was a dive. That was a dive. The lineal heavyweight champion is facing a fighter who has been involved in fixed fights. Either it was a fixed fight, or that dude, that dishwasher, or Walmart box crusher wanted to be out of the ring. So, just to show you the quality of opponents the guy Tyson is stepping into the ring with has. And I put a comment on Teddy Atlas video. I said, imagine if it was Anthony Joshua doing this. Imagine if it was Anthony Joshua claiming to be the lineal heavyweight champion of the world, claiming to be the best heavyweight in boxing, but then facing opponents like Otto Wallen. What will the world do to Anthony Joshua? Think of the opponents that Deontay Wilder has faced in his career. The Butter Bean Dude. Think of all those opponents. And imagine if Anthony Joshua had the audacity to face those opponents. Imagine the level of criticism that will come his way. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys. It's a level of double standard in boxing that is at play. Tyson Fury does something, they call him the greatest fighter in the world. Tyson Fury demolishes Tom Schwarz, who everyone knows is a stiff. And then people like Tony Bellew and the rest of them began to call Tyson Fury the #1 heavyweight in the world for defeating Tom Schwarz. Now, Tyson Fury is going back into the ring, stepping back into the ring to face this guy, Otto Walling. Action speaks louder than words. If you doubt me, if you don't think you don't understand what I'm saying, go check out Teddy Atlas' last video. He exposed Tyson Fury's next opponent, the guy that the lineal heavyweight champion of the world will be stepping into the ring against. That's the guy. And to be honest, Teddy Atlas spoke well of the guy's trainer, admitted that the guy might be better than Tom Schwarz. But for Tyson Fury's next opponent to win a fight this way, put total doubt on his record, on his fighting ability, and I won't be surprised if he's a stiff also. I won't be surprised if he is out of there in 2 rounds. But it's not Tyson Fury's fault. It's not his fault. It's the fault of the fans out there, the ignorant fans, or the delusional fans, or the biased fans, or the double standard fans out there who allow Tyson Fury to get away with this. They're still going to buy tickets to his fight. They're still going to watch his fight on BT Sport, on ESPN. They're still going to call him the greatest heavyweight champion of the world ever, with him doing these things. And here I say to Tyson Fury, if you can get away with it, if you can get away with robbing the bank, if you can get away with conning your fan base out of their money, if you can get away with deceiving people and making people believe you're the true lineal heavyweight champion of the world, and there are people out there, suckers, who will believe you, go ahead. I can't stand against you. If you can pull it off, if you're pulling this off, if you can pull a no-name like Tom Schwarz, magically move him up the rankings, claim that he's a better opponent than the opponents that Joshua has faced in the ring, and then destroy him in 3 rounds and get credit for it. If you can keep conning your fan base, if you can keep conning the ignorant people out there or the delusional people out there, good luck and more grease to your elbow. But the truth is there to see. If the truth is looking you in the eye and you refuse to see it, what can be done? So that's my reaction. I wanted to just reflect on these bizarre opponents that Tyson Fury is picking and taking into the ring with him. Otto Walling. The only person who can't get away with all this, and you know the name, is Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua dares not do this. I remember he was asked a question about Tyson Fury's opponent, Tom Schwarz, and he said, maybe I should start facing low-level positions. Maybe I should start facing stiffs. I'm getting criticized for facing the best fighters. Joshua is being criticized for facing the best fighters, for having the best resume currently in the heavyweight division. And people like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder are being given credit for facing stiffs, for facing dishwashers, for facing those guys who crush cartons and boxes in Walmart. They're being given credit. That shows how messed up the boxing community is. That shows how messed up. There are so many ignorant people out there, and there are so many delusional people out there who have the truth right in their faces, but they refuse to see it. They can't handle the truth. And that's fact. This is Big Man Boxing, and I am Chris the Big Man. Have a good day.